Good. Proposition 1, they want to raise the Shasta Dam 15 more feet higher. Now you have to realize that the Winneman went to their land. They took that. They were supposed to get $600 million or something ridiculous. They never got a cent. Their lands and their sacred sites are flooded. And then what's left, now they want to raise it 15 more feet. Now, number one, there's been a study about the base of that may not hold it. Number two, and the most important, is it's going to flood the rest of the Winneman's land and their sacred sites. Now, I've talked to some of the men up there, and they have stood in front of me and they have wept because they're serious. They will stand in that water when they raise that dam and they will drown. They have told me they're going to do that. So I'm trying to tell everybody, and everybody here, spread the word, no on one. I know everybody's scared to death about water, but get over it. We got to use our water better, and that's that. But we don't need to be doing it at the expense of another nation, because if the win-win-win-two go, that's total genocide of the nation. It's not just partial genocide, it's total genocide. So please pass that word.
Thank you. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. I know that some of you have to go back to class. We got I know the Giants are playing, man, so I know we're going to have a low turnout today. But the purpose of being here really is to ensure that, one, that there's awareness about the commodification of Native attire and making Native people as caricatures inside the spirit store, and also. But I also want to thank all you guys for coming, first and foremost. Really, thank you so much for coming. Thanks, Andre, for your support in all this. I also want to thank Tony Gonzalez from the American Indian Movement for his support. He couldn't be here. He's in Wisconsin today. But I'm going to read the letter that my daughter and Sage are going to give to the store, and this is the beginning of organizing. This is a small mobilizing effort, and then the next piece is to organize. The American Indian Movement Conference is going to take place at California Institute of Integral Studies. And I'll probably get a chance to report back as to whether or not the Spirit Store responded to this particular letter. So I'm going to read it out loud. Dear Spirit Stores, we would like to formally request that you remove all items sold as Native American costumes from your stores countrywide. For the past few years, my 12-year-old daughter and I have been patrons of your stores in various locations throughout Northern California. For the most part, my daughter has enjoyed shopping at Spirit for her Halloween outfit. Every year, however, I made it a point to register our complaints to store managers regarding the supposed Native American costumes that are sold there. My daughter and I are both Native Americans, my daughter being a registered Lakota from Cheyenne River Reservation in South Dakota. For the last 8 years, in spite of our repeated requests, you have continued to carry these offensive items under the guise of Native American costumes on your shelves. Our family and other members of the Native American community find these costumes deeply wounding, disrespectful, abominable, outrageous, and offensive. We would like to raise your awareness to the fact that they promote egregious stereotypes and serve to enforce derogatory myths about Native peoples. These costumes are caricatures of the reality of our historical past and celebrate mythologized extinctions of natives. They are part and parcel of symbolic violence, and as such take a devastating psychological toll on my daughter and other Native and non-Native children. The buying and selling of such egregious merchandise reinforces the dehumanization of indigenous communities and serve to desensitize the public to the devastation that occurred to natives on this American continent. These costumes misinform society of what a Native person is or is not. These costumes are distortions of identity and assist in the continued marginalization and omission of indigenous peoples from the general outlook of mainstream American society. Since my concerns were either dismissed or unnoticed for the last 8 years, I must challenge your company's oversight and officially make this fictionalized commodity visible to the greater Northern California public square. My concerns are not just felt in the indigenous community, but among the general public. In October of 2013, President Obama stated publicly his concerns about professional sports team names and memorabilia that use racist slurs such as Redskin. I would like your store and the rest of the Spirit franchise to stop selling these grotesque paraphernalia. My daughter and I invite Spirit stores and other institutions to join us, not as adversaries, but as allies to put an end to the misrepresentation and the buying and selling of our cultural image, which in fact amounts to cultural appropriation. Furthermore, I bring to your attention other items that are as inappropriate, such as Asian, Arab, and Polynesian costumes. My daughter and I propose further dialogue with your organization in order to come to some positive resolution. Racism in its myriad incarnations is not a democratic and ideal, and a wound and offense to one child even should be enough to stop the practice. Wakinyela-Ska Escobar and David Escobar.
Right. Yes.
So,
Don't call that one.
Are they ready? You're gonna be fine. Stay focused on right in here.
what was your question? Yeah, hi. We had my daughter's actually bringing in some.
Excuse me. Focus, please.
We're waiting for my daughter.
No, I'm with them. I'm in support of this campaign.
The fact that you're selling items that are caricatures and stereotypical. We wanted to, my daughter and our community wanted to give that letter to you, to let you know that we're not here to. We're here to make you aware. It's not a protest yet. But we really like to talk to you.
I had no say in what they have us sell, so I'll forward this on to the corporate office. Because we're not, this isn't a franchise, it's a corporate business.
Correct.
We're owned by Spencer. So.
Can we get your phone address?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, let us know where you're forwarding it at.
It will be our. I can give you our. This is our district one, my district manager. She has some little bit.
Oh, sorry about that.
Does that letter go to the district manager?
He's the only one I can give it to. We don't have any envelopes mailed to the house, so I'll give it to him before it's on up the ladder. problem.
Are you going to continue to have those on your rack?
Yeah, I have no choice. Until company tells us to pull things down, it's got to be out.
And you as manager have no
I
say
have
in...
no latitude on any of that stuff. No, it's
Do you feel anything about
it's chronic. People want to wear it, they want to wear it.
But do you find something inherently wrong with that?
Not particularly. I mean, it's a costume. It's like any other costume.
Yeah, but Native people don't call it costume. That's an insult to Native people. It's called regalia, if you want to know the proper term. They don't dress up in costume.
Well, we're not. Native peoples aren't costumes, and so this is a commodification of our culture, of our identity, of throughout all indigenous people throughout the entire continent of America. So we hope that we want to engage with you and want to actually educate the Spirit store and their staff about the items. Besides also having them pulled from all the shelves throughout the country. So we really appreciate your due diligence in delivering that letter for us.
They also should know that there's a young woman here who knows about another store that sells costumes, as costumes, but they don't sell ethnic.
And what was your name again?
They won't sell native.
It's just important to point out a race of people should never be a costume. It's just, it's so good.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, it's okay, Mari. Don't worry. Yeah, Party City doesn't sell any of the costumes. Yeah, no.